Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Jai Hind. Historical events of 13th March. A journey through time of 13th March 2025 Thursday. Today's that is 13th March highlight in history. 1639. Harvard College is named after clergyman John Harvard. 1697. Nojbeten, capital of the last independent Maya kingdom, falls to Spanish conquistadors, the final step in the Spanish conquest of Guatemala. 1741. The Battle of Cartagena de Indias, part of the War of Jenkins' Ear, begins. 1781. William Herschel discovers Uranus. 1809. Gustav IV Adolf of Sweden is deposed in the Pope of 1809. 1811. A French and Italian fleet is defeated by a British squadron of the island of Vis in the Adriatic during the Napoleonic Wars. 1815. Participants at the Congress of Vienna declare Napoleon an outlaw following his escape from Elba. 1826. Pope Leo XII publishes the Apostolic Constitution Quo Graviola, in which he renewed the prohibition on Catholics joining Freemasonry. 1845. Felix Mendelssohn's violin Concerto receives its premiere performance in Leipzig with Ferdinand David as soloist. 1848. The German revolutions of 1848 to 1849 begin in Vienna. 1862. The act prohibiting the return of slaves is passed by the United States Congress, effectively annulling the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850 and setting the stage for the Emancipation Proclamation. 1884. The Siege of Khartoum begins. It lasts until January 26, 1885. 1888. The eruption of Retard Island triggers tsunamis that kill up to 3,000 people on nearby islands. 1900. British forces occupy Bloemfontein, Orange Free State during the Second Boer War. 1920. The Cap puts briefly oust the Weimar Republic government from Berlin. 1930. The news of the discovery of Pluto is announced by Lowell Observatory. 1943. The Holocaust. German forces liquidate the Jewish ghetto in Krakow. 1954. The Battle of Dien Bien Phu begins with an artillery barrage by Viet Minh forces under Ho Nguyen Giap. Viet Minh victory led to the end of the First Indochina War and French withdrawal from Vietnam. 1957. Cuban student revolutionaries stormed the presidential palace in Havana in a failed attempt on the life of President Fulgencio Batista. 1969. Apollo 9 returns safely to Earth after testing the lunar module. 1974. Sierra Pacific Airlines Flight 802 crashes into the White Mountains near Bishop, California, killing 36. 1979. The New Jewel Movement, headed by Maurice Bishop, ousted the Prime Minister of Grenada, Eric Gary, in a coup d'etat. 1988. The Seikan Tunnel, the longest tunnel in the world with an undersea segment, opens between Aomori and Hakodate, Japan. 1992. The megawatt 6.6 Erzincan earthquake strikes eastern Turkey with a maximum mercury intensity of 8 severe. 1993. The 1993 storm of the century affects the eastern United States, dropping feet of snow in many areas. 1996. The Dunblane massacre leads to the death of 16 primary school children and one teacher in Dunblane, Scotland. 1997. The missionaries of charity choose Sister Nirmala to succeed Mother Teresa as their leader. 2003. An article in Nature identifies the Siampete del Diavolo as 350,000-year-old hominid footprints. 2012. The Sierra coach crash kills 28 people, including 22 children. 2013. The 2013 Papal Conclave elects Cardinal Jorge Mario Bergoglio, taking the name Pope Francis as the 266th Pope of the Catholic Church. 2016. The Ankara bombing kills at least 37 people. 2016. Three gunmen attacked two hotels in the Ivory Coast town of Grand Bassam, killing at least 19 people. 2020. President Donald Trump declares the COVID-19 pandemic to be a national emergency in the United States. 2020. Breonna Taylor is killed by police officers who were forcibly entering her home in Louisville, Kentucky. Her death sparked extensive protests against racism and police brutality. 2020. Katerina Skeleropoulou is sworn in as the first female president of Greece amid strict COVID-19 measures. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, share and subscribe.